I just watched that video back and I don't know why my camera, why did my camera have my head looking so big? Like, the fuck you trying to say? My head don't look this big in real life, y'all. I swear to God. But it's like, this shit got my head looking crazy. Is it my shoulders? Because I have to move it. It's not about how you think it's gonna be the best way to show up. Just show up. Today's video is gonna be on finding your motivation. Are you like me, where you have a calling, you have a purpose that you're 100% sure of, you know what you want to do? Some of y'all don't know what you want to do at all. Some of y'all are still trying to figure it out, but you know what you want to do, but you're so used to being in a place of not having everything that you needed to get it done. And when God finally blesses you with all the things that you need, you're still in that mindset of comfort, just being comfortable in the lack mentality. Right now, I want to be an artist, I have big dreams and big goals when it comes to this artistry. I admire artistry. I admire performance and performing and making music and going to the studio and getting art out, and I have the voice for it, don't get me started. But I have trained my mind to want to get things done in a particular way instead of taking advantage of all the opportunities that God has put in my path, put in my way to accomplish those things. Sometimes we sit in a comfortable, I don't want to call it a delusion, but we have a particular vision for how things are supposed to play out and how easy things are supposed to be or how smooth things are supposed to work. The truth is that everything exists in the now. Everything just exists. Like, imagine that God put everything in a box, shook it, and threw it at you. Everything that you needed. It's not aligned how you thought it was going to align, but it's there. It's there for you to align yourself. It's there for you to take advantage of, get things moving, get things going. And putting this video out there is going to be a step for me, for my particular journey. But, a lot of us get too comfortable without realizing that time, although you don't see it moving because you're in it, it's not really a thing, but that bitch is moving, okay? That bitch is moving. Before you realize it, and you're in a phase looking back like, whoa, I spent all my motherfucking time laying in bed thinking about a future that I could have had, that I could have ran and grabbed that opportunity, and I let that slip, and I let that pass me. It was a time where I was younger. I looked way younger. I still look good, don't get it fucked up, but I don't want to put the energy out there. But there was a time where I looked younger, and this is how God, shows me certain things. Sometimes I learn things from my own we all do, but I really learn like certain wisdom from my own experience, and I compare them to bigger things. This thing is really bothering me. But when I was younger, and let's say I didn't have these tattoos and everything, and I'm not gonna use the tattoos as an example. When I was younger, I felt as though there were certain things that I could have achieved, maybe with looks, maybe with position. Maybe I could have played a child role. I still probably can, but and when I was younger and I had those dreams, it was something I could have done. I could have searched up acting roles and modeling roles and auditions and all this, and I could have explored the world that way, and I could have went out. But sometimes you have to go chase that motherfucker. You gotta get up and you gotta go chase that bitch. Sometimes you gotta wake up and travel to a motherfucking place you ain't never been before, and talk to this person and it don't matter what status you think you're in. If you meet a person and you're a great communicator, you can present yourself right, you can get your hands on a lot of good shit. You can, you can be talking to like the next big thing. You can talking to a CEO of somebody. This ain't, bruh. Communication, networking really does it for you. But I'm getting off track. This whole video was basically telling you to find your motivation. Don't sit around waiting for opportunities to come hit you. Don't sit around waiting for the next big thing to come knock at your door. Sometimes you gotta go find it, and yeah, the same thing goes to me. I'm currently in school, well, not school, but I'm currently taking classes to start doing like cybersecurity, and I know I'll be making money, but I've been waiting for me to get done with that first before starting my art, going back into the studio and making music and taking pictures and getting creative. Because in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna have money, so I'm gonna put it into my art, I'm put it into my craft. No. Sometimes it takes for you to be creative. Sometimes God wants to see you get creative. Sometimes God wants to see you handle all these things together, to see if you're gonna be ready to handle a lot more of the shit that He's about to bring to you. This is my higher self talking to me, to the person I am now, because I need to hear this. But sometimes God will give you a lot of responsibilities, not for you to abandon one and pay more attention to the other one. And I'm not telling you to overwork yourself. I'm not telling you to stress yourself out. I'm telling you that you might have to learn how to manage a lot of things. Because when a lot of things get to you, you're not going to be feeling overwhelmed. Because you know how to handle a lot of things. You know how to be disciplined. You know how to prioritize certain things more than other things. You can't sit on your phone and expect certain things to be done when you're not prioritizing those things, it's not gonna get done. You're gonna sit in the same place, you're gonna complain over and over, and then the cycle that you've been trying to escape from continues without you even seeing it. It's just happening. Before you know it, you've been your worst enemy all along. Be disciplined. I know it seems hard in the moment. I know it seems like something you don't want to do and you're doing it and it feels unpleasant and you'd rather be doing something else more comfortable. But be uncomfortable for some time. Be uncomfortable sometimes and watch the changes be beautiful, you know. I used to not, there was a period of time, I've always loved my body because I feel like I got a banging body. But it was a period of time where I wasn't eating right, you know, I wasn't working out, and I would look in the mirror and I would just feel disgusted. Like, I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, who is that? That's not me, you know? And I would just feel disgusted by my image. And I wanted to be thicker here and I want to be smaller here and all this extra stuff that I can simply just achieve from working out. But working out is something that I had to be disciplined at, you know, eating the right food and staying away from the wrong things were things that I had to be disciplined at to achieve what I wanted, which was a figure that I preferred. And that's where I'm at right now, you know what I'm saying? Banging body, ass fat, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to sacrifice the things that make us feel comfortable, do the uncomfortable for something greater. I'm gonna go to sleep now because that's part of my plan to get better sleep, so I can be able to wake up earlier, have more time in my day to accomplish it. I've noticed that my days have just been feeling so short, and it's because I would stay up till like 5 in the morning, wake up at 3, do like barely anything and just go back to sleep. Well, I would study here and there, but you know, it's not enough. Definitely want to have all of my day, you know, and sleep at night when everybody else is sleeping, because you know, ain't shit to do at night but to watch TV or watch this shit unless you were studying. It's hard to study when you up at night, tired of shit, you know, just. But yeah, I actually like this. I like talking to myself, talking to you guys, whoever's watching. And I think I'm gonna be doing this every night now. One of my biggest issues have been posting content. I really don't post that much content. Honestly, would wait for the right moment or right time when I'm looking right, skin looking right, right lighting. It's never gonna be the right anything. It's never gonna be the right anything. So you know what? I've learned to do it whenever. Fuck it, you know? I would always record myself like this, just talking, you know, spilling out knowledge, deep ass shit. Never posted. Video gets lost or deleted, you know. But it's never gonna be the right anything. I honestly feel like every time, every moment, every single moment is the right time. Every single moment is the right time. Just capture it. You know, if you're a person out there also having trouble with posting content and, you know, just putting yourself out there, you're not alone. I'm going through the same thing, and I'm learning that I don't have to be all glammed up to be a real ass motherfucker. That's, oh my gosh. That is the craziest thing. I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I needed to hear that. You don't have to be glammed up to be a real motherfucker. Sometimes I feel like God just be speaking through me, you know, through my words. But, damn, I needed to hear that. You don't gotta be glammed up to be a real motherfucker. You just gotta be a real motherfucker. Whenever. Every time. It's crazy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make this a thing, a series, where before I go to bed, I'd come talk to you guys. Just basically like unravel my day and, you know. Anyways, it's 2:22 on my timer. So peace, guys. I'm gonna come talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I should post this on my music page or a separate page. But I feel like if I post it on a separate page, no one's gonna see it. But if I post on my music page, I don't want it to get all this to get mixed up on my music. So if God wants this to go out, then meet people, it's gonna go out and meet people. Appreciate you guys so much for watching, whoever you are. Please find your inspiration, find your motivation. Start making shit move now. Okay? Do it for yourself and do it for God. And do it for everybody who needs to be inspired by you. You got this. We got this. Alright, let's change the world, motherfucker.